Well, at first I didn't quite understand what his artworks were about. I wasn't interested in, and suddenly there was this moment that I kept bumping into the pieces time and time again, and I didn't watch these long videos. There were links to videos, all of these. But then, due to the frequency of being exposed to these links, I remember it was a day I was having a hangover, and then I clicked to one of these links and I watched the video. And it was strange. I couldn't understand it at all, but I knew that there has to be some sort of sense in it because it kept popping up. Everybody was sharing this link for some reason. So it was a problem with me, not with the artwork. The markets had already decided that he's an interesting artist. And I watched maybe 5 or 6 or 7 of his pieces after each other, and I watched the first one that I saw, which was for a couple of times. And then I sort of wanted to validate that I'm right about this, that there's a discovery that I've been making now that there's this smart guy making these smart artworks over there. And I sent it to some friends and they didn't like his pieces. So I was left a little bit alone with that. But I couldn't also understand the artworks completely. I noticed that there is a strong reference to this screenification of the world. That they were like this, that there's this background, and then there's a small screen inside this background where there's something happening inside it, and it might be changing the position, like on a computer screen, that if you're watching a movie and suddenly your MacBook sends a notification that you need to make a backup, it sort of just jumps on top of whatever is happening behind it, and this aesthetics of the screenification, sort of a Brechtian tool to point out that what you're seeing is just a screen and an image of what is. Something like this. I noticed that there's elements of that, and that was a new revelation for me, and that sort of gave me confidence into looking at his artwork even more. And this sort of aesthetics I've pumped a lot into, but I couldn't understand what it was about. On Tumblr, there are these Tumblr art pages, a lot of them, and he was there too, and he was sharing stuff in there. And then I went through his CV also, just to figure out. And then there was this boost, maybe it lasted for a couple of days, that I was sort of consuming everything that was written or he had written about himself. And that's how it went. But the funny thing is that the cool thing about the experiment was that I needed to change the way I look at artworks, because I had sort of even though I thought that I'm sort of sassy with the online world, it turned out that I'm really not that tuned into it aesthetically. I mean, I know it conceptually somehow, these ideas about peers and everything, and then so forth. But I have had some difficulties understanding how these aesthetics, these representations of the online worlds, these screens that have screens inside them, what's the thinking that goes into developing something like that. But through his works I found the way.